VHS collection with your host, Mr. Rock. Hope everyone's doing well out there in the wonderful world of YouTube. Big shout out to Minky Manx, Rufus the Red, Cool Ride 93, Miss Kiwi Gaming, Rob himself. And if you haven't subscribed to those channels, please do so. And if anyone else I'm missing, please subscribe to those as well. But with further ado, we are going to get right into the video because there's probably about 200 VHS tapes. So there will be breaks in between the tapes because I have to put some away. I hope everyone understands that, but yeah. So with that being said, we're doing kids movies first. So with foremost, we got Submarine Commando with Hulk Hogan from 1992. Actually, maybe I'll try to put it a little closer so that people could see it. This is the one with Christopher Lloyd and Hulk Hogan where he tries to literally take over the family with because he's like some space god. So we got that one. We got the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I'm a big SpongeBob SquarePants fan, so of course I got the movie. We have The Little Mermaid. It wasn't until recently where I actually watched this movie for the first time, to be honest. It wasn't bad, it's just that I didn't grow up with a lot of Disney movies. Here's A Bug's Life. Next is The Sword and the Stone. Next is 101 Dalmatians. So we got 101 Dalmatians right here. Next is Beauty and the Beast. I will be getting up many times to literally grab more VHS tapes. Hello, A. Martin. Hope all is well. I have Aladdin, The King of Thieves. Old 1996. I actually remember getting this on my birthday years and years ago, to be honest. I don't know if this is the original copy or not. I can't remember. But here's The Return of Jafar. Aladdin, The Return of Jafar, which I believe came out in 94. Okay, I'm starting to run out of room over here, so I'm going to throw these onto the bed. Good thing I have a bed behind me. Okay. Next is Stuart Little 2. I have with Michael J. Fox. We got Hercules. Disney's Hercules. Everyone's favorite and my favorite growing up, Rugrats the movie. Original Rugrats. I think it came out in 98. So, Aladdin, the very first Aladdin movie. Stuart Little, the very first Stuart Little, because we already seen Stuart Little 2 that I have. But yeah, I got the first Stuart Little. Here, I'll throw these onto the bed now, make some room. But honestly, I am covered in VHS tapes, guys. My whole entire kitchen's covered in VHS. So, in no particular order, we got The Fox and the Hound. So, VHS. We got The Rescuers. For all you 80s Disney fans out there, The Rescuers is right there. We got Space Jam, Michael Jordan. Best basketball player ever lived, Michael Jordan, right here. I don't care what other people say. If you grew up in the 90s like I did, you're a Michael Jordan fan. We got Toy Story 2. So, but like I said, we're doing the kids movies first, and then we'll go into the heavy hitter movies. Toy Story 1, we got. So, Small Soldiers. Arnold and Jingle All the Way. Put the cookie down was a famous line in this movie. We also have Ants. A lot of these I've actually picked up at like Goodwill and thrift stores, to be honest. That's why some of them are in bad shape. So, let's make some more room. Okay, so next one is Leo and Stitch. We got Leo and Stitch right here. Love Stitch. We got the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie. Big fan of Bugs Bunny and the Roadrunner for sure, growing up. We have The World of Little Bear. I don't know if I've showed this before. I probably have. But if not, well, here it is. I got Chicken Run. Good old Chicken Run right here. Classic 2000 movie, I think it came out. Yeah, year 2000 with Mel Gibson. You got Monsters Inc. So, but yes, guys, I'm going through all my VHS collection. But like I said, there's tons in the kitchen. So I'm going to have to be getting up and getting it from time to time. But here's Doug's first movie. I grew up with Doug as well. LeBron James, well, I don't know if LeBron James is the best player. His recent Space Jam movie bombed, so I don't know about that one. Here's Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Here's James and the Giant Peach. So, here's Taz's Jungle Jams. Here's the Great Mouse Detective. These are kind of getting stuck together. Here's Tarzan. Disney's Tarzan. Here's Oliver and Company. Here's George of the Jungle. Watch out for that tree. And finally, you're done with the kids' movies. Here's Jack Frost. And not the killer one. Because I know that there was a killer movie that actually came out the exact same year as this movie, which confused a lot of people. But yeah, this is the one with Michael Keaton. The other one's with a killer snowman. So, but with that being said, I'm just gonna literally put these away, and then we're gonna get right back and literally get the other ones. What is the best movie you love? Scarface, 1980, 1932 and 1983. But we'll get to that in just a second. But first, I'm just going to be putting some stuff away. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I got some more VHS right here. So in no particular order, we're going to be doing The Godfather. This is a two-tape freaking thing. Maybe some of you kids didn't know about two tapes back in the day, but if any tape was over 2 hours, you got double tape. So yep, this is Godfather Part 1. We got Casino, which is the other dual tape. Freaking love Casino. And here's Godfather Part 2. Here's the Rocky Collection, which has all four Rocky films. So, you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Throw these onto the bed. Since I've been trying to make some room. We got Ready to Rumble. Like I said, this is complete movie collection. So even if I did show them before, we got Gone with the Wind, old classic, Gone with the Wind. That's right, Mr. Rock does like movies from the 1930s. So here's Species. We got Payback with Mel Gibson. But like I said, there's tons and tons of VHS tapes. It's like my whole entire kitchen's filled with them still. So this will take a while. Here's Striptease with Demi Moore. And yes, this is the unrated version. So we got Batman, 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first movie. Some of these are in rough shape. Like I said, I bought some of these at Goodwill and yard sales over the years. So we got Freddy Got Fingered. I don't care what people say about this movie. I actually do like this movie. I know technically a lot of people hate this movie, but I found it kind of funny. I found the dad to be hilarious in it. Next one is Shawshank Redemption. So Timothy Robbins, Morgan Freeman. Love this movie. We got Reservoir Dogs. You like Leo? Um, I was a big Raphael fan for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I also liked what's his name there, Casey Jones. Reservoir Dogs. There's something about Mary. We have The Matrix. Talking about Leo, here's Neil. So, The Matrix is right here. Here's Dude, Where's My Car? Classic Ashton Kutcher movie with Sean William Scott. Freaking love this movie as well. We got Pulp Fiction. Love Pulp Fiction. Then a classic, a 1989 movie, Uncle Buck. Rest in peace, John Candy. Freaking love Uncle Buck. We got Spooky Nights. This is a good movie right here. Of course, it's about the adult business industry, but still a good movie. You got Army of Darkness. Like I said, one of my biggest movie freaking things was Evil Dead. Gotta have Army of Darkness. Have you watched Top Gun, the first one? Actually, I have it. It's actually going to be coming pretty soon, actually. In my VHS collection, I actually do own it. So, here's Terminator 2: Judgment Day. So, here's Corky Romano. Freaking love Corky Romano. Great movie, if you haven't seen it. Okay, now I gotta get up and go grab the next batch of movies. So. Accidentally dropped the mic. Okay, and we're back. So next one is Spy Game with Robert Redford and Brad Pitt. Sorry about this, guys, but yeah, I do have tons of VHS tapes. So it will take me a lot of literally going back and forth. Here's Wall Street. Charlie Sheen, Michael Douglas, great movie. The Silence of the Lambs. Love the Silence of the Lambs movie. Here's Dirty Harry. Good old Clint Eastwood movie. Car Wash. Richard Pryor. Love Richard Pryor, man. Rest in peace, Richard Pryor. Here's Cobra. Sylvester Stallone. Underrated freaking film. If you've never seen Cobra before, you should watch this film, man. Underrated Sylvester Stallone film. Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Freaking love Nicolas Cage in this. Here, I'm gonna go make some more room. Throw these onto the bed. We got Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. Freaking love this movie. This freaking film's so freaking funny. We got Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here's Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta. Dumb and Dumber. The original, 1981, Evil Dead. Freaking love Evil Dead. Like I said, this is by far my favorite horror movie franchise is Evil Dead. I just don't have the second film because I haven't been able to find it on VHS. So, A Bronx Tale. Here's St. Elmo's Fire. Freaking love St. Elmo's Fire. Good old John Hughes movie. Meet the Parents. Love this movie as well. Here's Singles. Good old 90s film that a lot of people don't remember too well. Here's 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Gotta love Elvis. Elvis was the king of rock and roll, and Mr. Rock loves the king. Here's Heat. Freaking love Heat. If it wasn't for this movie, I guarantee you GTA 5 wouldn't be GTA 5 today. If it wasn't for this movie here. Get Carter. Good old Sylvester Stallone film. We have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the original movie with Christy Swanson. Frickin' hot frickin' chick, still is today. Here's Wonderland, the story about John Holmes and the killing, in a way. It's played by Val Kilmer. But if you didn't know who John Holmes was, he was an adult film star that he almost got arrested back in the 80s for a murder. So here's Gone in 60 Seconds, not the original, but the new one with Nicolas Cage. The original one came out in the 70s. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people look at this film and say it's the original one, but it's not. Here's From Dusk Till Dawn. Freaking love From Dusk Till Dawn series. Give me Salma Hayek all day, any day. Still have the biggest crush on her. We got Above the Law, and this is literally just a tape, but you could see it right there. It says Above the Law. Someone give it to me this way. Here's American Graffiti. Have you seen any of Will Smith's movies? Yes, I have. I've seen Wild Wild West. I've seen Focus. I can't remember all the Will Smith movies I've seen. I've seen a few. I'm not a big Will Smith fan in a way. I do have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but like I said, here's American Graffiti, the original movie with Ron Howard. Here's Misery. Freaking love this movie. Just recently watched this for Halloween. It's with Kathy Bates, and she's she's his number one fan. Writes a book, and then tries to murder him. Pretty much. Of course, I'll Be Back. Terminator. Freaking love Terminator. Here's Spaceballs with veteran John Candy film, as he plays Pizza the Hut. If you haven't seen this movie, holy crap, you're missing out, because this was freaking hilarious. Mel Brooks' finest. We got 48 Hours with Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy. We got the Flintstones movie. This is the original 1994 with John Goodman and Rosie O'Donnell. That's going to be really hard for me to do. Because guaranteed you're going to get copyright strike on those freaking things. A lot of freaking Hollywood producers do not like their films being literally touched. Just to give you a heads up on streaming. Here's Go. And I know quite a few Hollywood producers, to be honest. But here's the movie Go. The Exorcist. From the 1970s. And then, of course, we got Star Wars. We got Episode 1. Well, actually Episode 4. But A New Hope. So, Star Wars A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. Freaking love Empire Strikes Back as well. And then my favorite of the trilogy, Return of the Jedi. I freaking love this one. It was the final showdown. Yeah, Luke, I am your father. But this was the final showdown between Vader and Luke Skywalker, and it was a banger of a freaking film. Some people disagree and say Empire was better. I still say Return of the Jedi was better. And then we got Smokey and the Bandit. Eastbound and Down. Freaking love Smokey and the Bandit. But I gotta go put these movies away for a second, and then I'll grab the next batch. There's quite more. So, hold on. Oops. Drop some. Okay, I'll pick that up. Okay, and we're back. I got the last batch of my movies, so after this video is going to be done. So, The Untouchables with Robert De Niro. Freaking love The Untouchables. The Rock, about Alcatraz. Hold on, let me scoot over. But yeah. We have Turbulence Free, Heavy Metal. Logan's Run, a classic 1975 film. I still love this freaking film to this day. Speed, with the bus. Weird Science. It's not that rock, but I get it. But Weird Science. Here's Rambo, First Blood Part 2. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I do actually own all the Mad Max movies. It's just that this one's the only one I have on VHS. Training Day. Love Training Day. If you're a sheep or you're a wolf, freaking love this film. Fight Club. Number one rule of Fight Club: don't talk about Fight Club. Nice. I actually do like the first and second film. The third film kind of went downhill for me, to be honest. For example, here's Die Hard with a Vengeance. So, here's just a regular VHS tape, but this actually has Scarface and Stone Cold, the movie, on it. And that's Stone Cold Steve Austin, the 1991 film, and the 1983 film on it. So, here's Strange Days. So, here's Detroit Rock City, the movie based on Kiss, where these guys want to go to Kiss so goddamn bad that they beat the crap out of each other. So, Escape from LA, Kurt Russell, classic movie. I actually got this for free, actually, from a buddy of mine. So, Lethal Weapon 2. Gotta have at least one Lethal Weapon in your frickin' movie collection. Here it is, buddy. Scary stuff? Yeah. I actually do like a lot of scary frickin' films. I actually have quite a few on DVD, to be honest. This is my VHS collection, buddy. So, here's the movie that you're talking about, A. Martin. Top Gun. Told you I own it. Here's Top Gun. Here's the original Scarface. A lot of people have not seen this in quite some time. Not the original VHS freaking film. Here's Paul Munny with Scarface, 1932. A lot of people literally, when they talk about Scarface, they talk about 1983 version. They don't talk about this version. Because this film was actually banned for 50 years. Actually, it was actually banned for 50 years, and then technically it got announced. And then it got remade. Funny enough, huh? The Jackal with Bruce Willis. Sam and Colby on YouTube. What for? Who's Sam and Colby? The Jackal? I want to be looking up weird stuff, that's why. Desperado. Frickin' still love Salma Hayek. Frickin' one of the hottest chicks ever. You don't, and if you disagree, well, hell with you. Here's American Pie 2. This was actually found in my VCR when I bought it. So I actually got this for free when I bought my VCR. So that's the only reason why I have American Pie 2. The Specialist with Sharon Stone and Sylvester Stallone. Freaking love this film. James Woods is also in the film. Night at the Roxbury. Freaking love A Night at the Roxbury. One of the worst Mortal Kombat movies. I hate to say it, but I do own it. I never watched it before, that's why I bought the goddamn film. And then I took it home, watched it, and I said, what the hell is this? But yeah, this is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Ugh. Because I was a big fan of the first Mortal Kombat film. That's why I bought this. Because I thought it was like the first one. Man, was I wrong. Here's Hudson Hawk. This was a good film back in the 80s. And last and foremost, whoops, accidentally dropped the VHS tape. Oh, I've actually seen stuff like that before. I used to watch, what was that frickin' show called? Haunted Hunters or something like that. I used to watch that back in the day. Here's Con Air. And this is the last one. So after this, that is Mr. Rock's VHS movie collection. I hope that everyone enjoyed it. I want to thank 8 Martin for coming out and everyone else that literally like and subscribe to the channel. I will be maybe doing another live stream later. Thinking it might be Hot Wheels Unleashed in a way, because that is a fun game. I was actually playing it a little earlier today. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.